Cable 13 Sports presents the 1989 New York State High School Wrestling Championships. Welcome to the Onondaga County War Memorial, where tonight, 28 of the finest high school wrestlers in New York State will vie for the honor of wearing the crown of state champion. Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Dale Dreifholzer along with John Janiak. And John, I mentioned we're down to 28, 14 weight classes, 2 wrestlers in each weight class. But way back in November, there were a whole lot more wrestlers.
That's right, Dale. Back in November, there was 8,400 wrestlers, 600 per weight class. Now we're down to the best 2 in each weight class.
We're going to highlight a couple of wrestlers. It's hard to pick, but we decided on 3. The first man we're going to look at, Troy Bazakis, 119-pounder out of Section 9.
Troy Bazakis is a junior this year, a 2-time state champ with a 32-0 record with 27 pins to his credit.
J.J. Stanbro out of Johnson City in Section 4 is another outstanding wrestler, and he's got quite a record.
Right, Stanbro is a senior this year with a 38-0 record. Interesting enough, he holds New York State win records at 188 victories.
And the guy that I like, the next guy, is Adam Mariano out of Comstock High School. Probably got the best shot of being the most outstanding wrestler. What about him?
Without a doubt, Dale. He's the class of the wrestling competition today. Mariano is a senior, returning state champ with a 37-0 record with 37 pins. Need I say more?
Very, very tough wrestler, and for people who aren't familiar with the state championship, they also keep a team title based on the sections. And right now, it should be no surprise to anyone that the very tough Section 11 out of Long Island is on top with 173 points. Next, Section 1, kind of a surprise with 147, Section 2 at 144, Section 5 at 139, and Section 9 at 130. We've got a lot of action tonight. We'll be right back with a 91-pound match.
Peer pressure, it's all around us. There's no doubt about it. Peer pressure does exist, but luckily it can be a positive thing as well as a negative thing. If you're concerned about the role alcohol and drugs are playing in your friends' lives, don't just tell them about what it is, show them. Set a good example. Eat and exercise right, and support alcohol and drug-free parties. Always invite your friends to go with you, and work real hard to see that they have a great time at these events. If you feel alcohol or drugs are too much even for you to handle with your friends, bring other people in it who know what they're talking about. Show your friends you care by helping them through this horrible mess. There's no better way to show them that you care.
My name is David Gerlitz, and I would like to apologize for my part in the selling and promoting of cigarettes. For 6 years, I was an advertising model for cigarettes. I was used to glamorize cigarette smoking, and it's a lie. If I've been influential in any way in starting you smoking, whether you're 12 or 20, please accept my apology. I no longer want to be an ad model for cigarettes. I want to be a role model for my children and other people's children. Please don't smoke.
And we are back at the War Memorial, getting set for the 91-pound match as the finalists are on the mat now, getting final instructions. First of all, we would like to thank the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 363, Local 1922, and Local 1430 for the exclusive sponsorship of this cable cast, for their support enabling us to bring this outstanding event to the people of New York State. The rights to this broadcast have been granted by the New York State Public High School Athletic Association, representing 778 senior high schools across the state and more than 500,000 boys and girls who participate annually in the NYSPHSAA sponsored athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of this governing body is strictly prohibited.